Today on this episode of Reality Gays.
Y'all, I'm engaged. I didn't want to be.
Annalyn plays a game of Filipino Hot Ones with Jovon.
And all the whirling dervishes in the world ain't gonna make Birkan any less broke.
Roll it, Christina.
Hello, this is Captain Poodle speaking. Are you ready to find love?
Yes, ahoy, matey.
Love. Exciting and new. Go online. They're catfishing you.
Shocker.
Fiance.
Soon you'll be flying to parts unknown.
90-day Fiance.
Marrying someone you've only met on your phone.
Be they French or Chinese, a brand new K1 visa's the key.
Ooh, the key to what, Poodle?
To love.
It's Reality Gays.
Let's love.
Oh my God. I wasn't expecting him to propose to me this far, this close. And there's all kinds of dances and flutes. And I just don't know what I'm going to do. And I've never had sex with a man in 21 years. And I haven't told him that I've also been married to a woman before, and I've been with women for 21 years. What am I going to do? How long can I talk like this at this heated pitch? That's what it sounds like to me.
Meanwhile, in the United States.
Fruitation.
Yes. Meanwhile, Faith is telling her therapist that she already knows this is going to happen because we all knew this was going to happen.
Of course I accepted his proposal. How could I not?
Okay, y'all are lucky today because we really don't have any announcements. We're jumping into this. Welcome to Reality Gays, everyone. I am Maddie.
And I'm Poodle, and we are two ridiculous homosexuals who love nothing more than tearing reality television a new one. And we're back. We're back from break.
Yes.
Everything is now the same.
It's true. Yes, we are excited to talk about this episode of 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Day, episode 6 of season 8. We will be talking a little bit of the episode before. We'll just kind of talk a little bit about that. This episode's called Pressure Rising. Cabin Pressure Rising.
So, y'all, we are back from our vacations. I think you talked about what you did, and I talked about Belize.
Mine was nothing. Mine was
so
just
if you
chill.
didn't hear that, there's always someone who skips toe or something, and so we did it on The Other Way, which dropped Tuesday morning. Mm-hmm. So you can listen to all about the vacations and stuff, and some of you were still asking, was there a pod this week? I just wish you'd listen to the announcements, y'all, because we told you when there would be a pod.
I know.
I'm begging you. Before you put something on either Facebook or you DM us, use your noodle.
I don't answer those DMs when people ask me. I just did a thumbs up. That's all I can do.
A thumbs up? That is the most passive aggressive thing possible.
It is, but you didn't listen. I don't care. I'm on break. On break. Anyway. That's all there.
A quick note. We're recording this on Wednesday. And
January 7th, the year anniversary of the fires in LA.
Yeah. And a lot of shit's going down today. And I was just talking with a friend of mine about it. And it's hard to say anything about we're thinking about Minneapolis and what's happening there. It's kind of hard to, we're going to have fun and try to keep things lighthearted, but you're constantly confronted with so much garbage, so much I'd call it sewage, what you see and how it affects your mood. I just want to say one thing. remember, you can let it affect you and you can feel empathy for people who are affected by these events. You do not have to carry it. You don't have to carry it or hold it for very long. You can feel it and let it slip through your fingers. You do not have to carry it. But I was just talking to my friend and we tell each other that sometimes when things, you don't have to carry it. Just remember that if you're worried and you feel yourself in a constant tension state because you're a news junkie like me, and I've had to severely cut back on mine this past year, and I probably will even more this year. Maybe checking in the morning for me and checking in at night. But
that's all I do. And I actually don't check in the morning. I check in the morning, and then usually I'll check in like kind of when we're done for the day around 5 o'clock. Because I've noticed for me, if I read the news before I go to bed, I don't.
That's
sleep as well.
That's a good point. That's a good idea.
But I do it 2 times, and I'm still able to get, But we're this year. I am hopeful of people talking to other people, putting this out there, and organizing to vote in November.
Yes. I was going to say, if you want to do something, you don't have to carry it, but let it spur you to action. Let it spur you to act in your community. Let it spur you to create habits for yourself that are healthy.
Yeah.
To communicate with other people. Volunteering, those things, because that's the antidote to all this. That's the antidote to stress, to worry and stress. Yeah. Anyway. Our hearts go out to all of you guys. I love Minneapolis, and you guys have really been through the fucking shitstorm, and it's not fair.
No,
and
it's not.
We're thinking about you.
We are.
So let's talk about fruitation.
You got some good dick in Minneapolis, I believe.
I did.
It was that heat wave, so you were like Annalyn. You were quote spicy.
I was basically walking around in a negligee.
You were
like Elizabeth Taylor in Kind of Hot Tin Roof, just wearing white things sticking to my skin.
I knew it was going down whenever we said, you said, I'll meet you at lunch at 11:30. Meanwhile, I'm in a cafe for an hour just sipping water, waiting for you to show up. Although now I kind of know. There. Well, now I know if you're not there within 20 minutes, I need to go ahead.
And I'm not going to call ahead because if I'm not there in 20 minutes, you just leave.
Yeah. Whereas some people do an Irish goodbye, Poodle does an Irish hello.
Don't show
never
up
shows up. He doesn't show up at all.
Irish hello is a great thing, y'all. Just don't show. And then when someone said, "Was that today?" You say, "Was that today?"
Wow.
People require way too much out of us.
I know. You
have to be places on time and be at appointments.
I know. It's adulting.
Good God.
Knew?
It's not even adulting. It's just the rigor of life.
I know. The rigor
normalize
of
canceling.
Life, the powerful beat. All right. Let's talk a little bit about, again, we said this on Toe. It's frustrating that every time we take a break, something magical or, in this word, grotesque happens on 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, my God. You mean when he ate her face?
Yeah.
When it looked
when he just opened his mouth like an anaconda and stuck his tongue in her throat. Not mouth, throat.
You know what it looked like? You know how camels eat things?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. Has he been taught to kiss someone?
I don't know. It's very...
I have a lot of questions about him. We're talking, of course, about Lisa and Daniel, y'all.
Yeah, we are talking about Lisa and Daniel.
I don't know. I just said yes.
We knew. I
just want to hit her with a mallet.
I know.
Just so she'd stop talking.
I know. There's been over the break. There's Faith did post like on Instagram.
She did.
About kind of her process and life with her mom. Y'all, she's really been through the ringer.
It's a dark story.
But she also talks about, I think it's important to know that Lisa's ex that she was married to, or still, quote, married to, in Faith's words, is a horrible, toxic, emotionally, maybe even physically, like a really abusive person. Yep. And really says put her mom through the ringer and kind of leveled her self-confidence. So I bring that up, how it explains, because people are like, you look at her, you look at him, you're like, how does she not see this? Well, it's because she feels completely unlovable.
Yeah. No, she's not well. And she's on the edge of, like, I wouldn't try to, she's probably PTSD, I'm sure, but like I'd hate to diagnose her with mental illness, but like she's on the very edge. It is that sweet Matt Sharp spot that they seem to cast.
I think it's just more probably PTSD. Like when this episode, when she has a panic attack before she's about to get dick. And then she doesn't because, well, we'll talk about it. But anyway, this past episode, that's kind of, they meet, he ate her face. That was that. And
she's washing her pits and her boobs sweating, and she's watching. I gotta wash my crotch.
She's got to wash her crotch. I will say she's good TV.
Yeah. At one point,
she has no filter.
She said, "I have no words for how I felt when I saw Daniel. He devoured me."
She did say that.
In my head, I was like, "He devoured me." There's a movie called Suddenly Last Summer. I've talked about it before. Katharine Hepburn, Elizabeth Taylor, Montgomery Clift. It's a lesser known Tennessee Williams play, but it's a very big, very campy movie.
I know it. I've actually never seen it, but I know
it's a
it.
Fantastic film. It's actually it's more campy than it is a fantastic film. But Katharine Hepburn going all lies, because basically her son was, Elizabeth Taylor basically was this kind of like fag hag for her son who was gay, and she refused to believe it. And at the end, Sebastian, her son, what my Sebastian, and Elizabeth Taylor has this. She basically saw these younger boys who he would try to basically pay for sex, and they basically one day got onto him and took all his money and beat him up. And she goes, "They were devouring him," and that's all I could think of when I heard he devoured me.
That's the gayest frame of reference I think you've ever said on the show.
There's so many I have to share. They devoured him.
You know, and you reminded me, actually, I'm actually glad you brought that up, because speaking of suddenly, y'all, we're going to be covering what, Poodle?
Suddenly Amish. We are covering Suddenly Amish, where people, regular Americans who are not religious, decide to become Amish for God knows what reason. Sexual trauma.
Knows. Well, we have it on authority from the president of TLC that the show
his hand was on the small of my back.
Okay, true. Who said this show is bonkers, it's wild, and they're going all in on it. And even when I did ask for screeners from the PR people, they usually never comment on a show. They just say thank you, and they said, "quote You're going to have a field day with this show." So we're very excited.
It is going to be on where could it go? It's going on the cringe tier of RG Plus, because it belongs right beside Love After Lockup.
No, we needed it because sadly we were talking about this, y'all. Smothered's gone. Extreme Sisters is gone.
I don't know if they're ever going to come back.
No, they're not. All these cringe shows that we have,
It's funny how I hated those shows. I hated those shows when we covered them, and now I miss them fondly.
Yeah,
it's like boyfriends. I hate them when I'm with them,
and then you miss them,
and then I just miss them.
Yeah, that's
I want to kill them when I'm with them.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get to that next episode when we talk about Annalyn. So
I love her.
I know
she's my favorite person this season.
I know. Well, okay. What's a recap of next couple? What did we? Let's see. There wasn't a. It was really a lot of Daniel and Lisa. Who do you want to talk about next? Lauren.
We can talk about
or
Forrest and Sheena.
Oh, Forrest and Sheena.
Yeah, this is all previous episodes, y'all. They've convinced him. I gotta say, one of my favorite lines was Dev, who doesn't pop up to say a lot of things.
No,
but he had a great line. Strip clubs cook the best hamburgers
because in Dallas, that's where you get one of the best steaks. Guys would never talk about it. He talked about they did construction work and they would go there
Is
for
this
lunch.
your father?
No, there were no strip clubs in Ardmore.
I'm talking about your father said this. Who said this?
No, my Uncle Leonard, who lived
your
in
Uncle
Dallas.
Leonard, I see.
And then when I was just lived in Dallas and met people, like a lot of business people would go have business lunches at strip clubs because the food was really good.
I'm sure they went exclusively for the food.
I'm sorry. Unless you work in that field, I just feel like it's inappropriate.
What is it? I can just see
Not
it.
inappropriate. It's distracting.
I was gonna say when you're sober. So Johnson, how are you gonna be with the TPS reports? And then at the same time, a girl is just rubbing her boobs on your back.
Or you hear that thing where they're clicking your heels. You're like, so the first quarter.
I'm sorry, you're not going to a strip club because of their food. Come on.
I know it's stupid.
And at one point, he just goes, Monday was amateur night.
Yeah, he did say it was amateur night.
So
Also, I want to thank the sissies. Several of sissies. A sissy even found a picture of Peter Griffin in a cowboy hat. We can't unsee it, y'all.
It is him.
It is Peter fucking Griffin, and it is glorious.
By the way, we are aware of, I think you've probably seen this too, of because they can't find a man who has a decent online persona. Did you see what they found about him? It's just comments online.
I did see it, and I already forgot about it. So please remind me.
Basically saying things like talking about women, saying, I think she needs to dress more conservatively. It's misogyny with a little healthy dose of racism.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, well, no, he says, I don't know why everyone's talking about slavery because the Irish were slaves. No, they weren't. That is a misconception that let's just call it what the white power movement has thrown out there for a long time. The Irish were indentured servants. There is no way they were actually slaves. Let's make that clear. If you've ever used that argument, you probably haven't. If you've ever heard it, you can shout it down. That is an argument that that white supremacy has argued. That's a lie.
Yeah.
live from the pit of hell.
Live from the pit of hell.
So
The Irish have been through a lot, but they were never slaves.
But Forrest puts his Peter Griffin foot down and tells mom, you cannot come to meet the parents with us. Sorry, but they're coming the next day. Yeah. So I don't think it's that big a deal. But anyway, all right. Who's next? Who do you want to talk about?
Jovon and Annalyn. His brothers are dropping him off. I'm trying to figure out who Jovon looks like.
You know what? He does remind me of someone too, and I cannot think of it. It's someone.
I feel like it's someone. I feel like he should be walking around in like almost like a 20s suit or something like that, in the 1920s, and talking like, "Man, that's rich." He just has this kind of old world look to him.
He looks like, to me, like the way his look was. What's the name of that show? I really liked that show. It was on Amazon. It was with, it was about the fight.
I'm glad that at the beginning of this year that nothing has changed. It's still just inarticulate mumbling.
What was it? What
I want for 2026 is if you have an idea and you don't know the show, maybe just move on.
Fight Night.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, we talked. You have heard about it because I talked about it on Gaily Dose, like when it came out, like earlier last year. It was with Taraji P. Henson.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, it was really good. It's on.
Was that a movie or a show?
It was a show, actually.
Okay,
it was a show. Anyway, but he looks like. But they're all wearing, the 60s, 70s suits and and he looks like he could fit into that.
He's got also that kind of awful catfish mustache too, that makes him look like a catfish.
Anyway, but y'all, guess what? Someone listened to Joe Rogan.
Oh, no, worse. I think it's worse.
I think
much
it's
worse. It's like Andrew
God.
Tate shit, red pilled garbage,
Y'all,
where women should be more feminine. Women should, the whole 6'6", the 6 inches, 6 figures, that is definitely from the manosphere. This guy got red pilled.
If you have a boyfriend or even a husband and they start listening to this podcast,
Jordan Peterson or somebody like that.
It's time to go.
Yeah, I totally agree.
It's time to go.
That shit brainwashes you, and there's no coming back. You have to be. I was listening to that Trust Me show about cults that I now love that you suggested.
I just need to put you and my sister-in-law on a text thread because she keeps texting me asking you, did Jake talk about? So I'm just going to text you both so y'all can text about it.
Your sister-in-law just asked what I said.
She's asked me to ask you things like 4 times, and I'm like, I'm not texting him about
What if
this.
your sister-in-law and I became best friends, and then we just talked shit about you the whole time?
Oh, she loves me more than she gets very loyal. She would actually talk you down.
Maybe I'll twist her.
No, she won't.
Maybe.
No, because she said before, she's like, sometimes I don't like the way he talks to you. Do you want to talk to him? And I'm like, don't. It's fine. I'm not bothered. Y'all, Poodle is like Annalyn. Sometimes y'all go, like, I loved one comment that you did a collab when I was gone over vacation, and someone said, I thought something was wrong with Poodle because I've never heard him be so nice to someone on a podcast. Look, this is Poodle
relationship.
Poodle is like Annalyn. You knew what you were getting when you met her from day one.
Buyer beware.
I knew he was a bitch from ground one. But that's okay. I make money off of his bitchery, so that's why I'm here. So
we use each other. I use your idiocy. So, yeah. It's like that a lamprey attaches itself to a shark. I don't know who's the lamprey or who's the shark, but
I don't know either.
Lichens.
But it works for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this guy, I'm Team Annalyn too.
Oh God, this guy's so fucking dusty and stick in the mud, and I think I don't like a lot of them. It's a toss up between Rick wins. Rick wins.
Oh no, Rick.
Oh,
especially
overwhelmingly.
In the episode there that the way he treated. We'll get to that.
Oh, what
later
a
on.
piece of shit.
They weren't on this episode that we're kind of popping over. So who's next?
I think that is it for him. I think there's one thing I wanted to say about him and Annalyn, that they're going to take a shower. His feet smell too, and boy.
Well, he hasn't showered for 30 hours. Although I think your feet, I don't know. I'm very lucky. My feet don't smell.
Why
I've
are you
never
wearing
had that
boots
problem.
on a plane?
I don't know. But my brother's feet, they smell so badly.
Gross.
I wonder if it's a genetic thing.
I don't know. There's things you
I don't
can
know.
do.
Don't message me about it, y'all, because I really don't care about it that much.
No, I don't know why you're asking questions about it.
Yeah.
Laura Birkan, the next day, y'all, if you remember the scene where he was just watching television with his legs crossed, sitting there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That image is burned in my brain. She went to bed alone, and he's like, I wanted to give you some space. And so obviously she's worried about him being attracted to her. And I know this was production that wanted this to happen, where she invited him to go to her consult.
Now, the
Worst
only reason,
first date idea ever.
Now, she said this is the only day she could get in.
I don't know if I believe that. I think it was production wanted this. I think production thought this was too good of an option to pass up.
I like Laura actually a lot, and what I got to commend her on. I don't know a lot of women. I totally
agree.
When the doctor was doing the examination, she was in her bra and panties.
Props.
I kind of thought that's one of the bravest things I've seen somebody do on fucking television.
Totally agree. And with him sitting there and looking at it, I went, this is like Fear Factor.
It is. But also there's probably, like when they said the price was they said $10,000, and I went, what?
I know.
So it really
No, it was like $7,000
or something. Yeah, it
and
really
they
made
take
me
care of
think,
you.
how much does this help so many people, particularly women, that have now especially with GLP-1s and all, and now we're learning to how to tackle the disease of obesity, that there's hopefully this option.
I also, but I only think I wish it was, and I know it's like this way, not this way in Turkey, and I wish it was like this way. I wish you had to have some type of care for your psyche and your mental health at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that though for skin surgeries here. I know they do it for weight, like if you do a stomach surgery or weight loss. I don't know if they do it to remove excess skin because you've already lost the quote weight.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
but y'all, she's happy because he said, there's nothing to be, you have nothing to be scared about. You have the power. You lost the weight. Now go get surgery and enjoy your life. You're gorgeous. I'll always be by your side.
His Nietzsche's just, I guess, kicking in, and he's just being a therapist to her.
He's so weird.
He's weird.
He's weird. And then there's Emma and Ziad. How long is this going to go on?
Boy,
how many episodes do we have?
This is the most DOA of all of these relationships, truly.
Seriously, how many more episodes do we have?
I don't know.
Imagine it's more. Later, they're taking this cooking class, and she's like, it's such a cute idea. Why doesn't she seem, her emotional maturity is like someone who hasn't even been to college yet? It's incredible.
Yeah, it's that combined with that flat Kardashian affect that I don't want anyone to even see my emotions. And we see this we see this a lot when, first of all, in this episode, when he confronts her, she's confronting him about his lies. But then when he does the same thing, she completely
I was going through a bad
gaslights.
breakup.
She
I was going through
gaslights him
a bad breakup.
like a robot. She can't lie, but she also gaslights him and says, why are you bringing this up now? And I went, honey, you already brought this up, and this feels like an organic way to do this.
Just what he did. She misrepresented herself.
Yeah. She really did.
And her lie is going to be worse than his in at the end.
Yes, because he's like, why did you ghost me? And she's like, I was going through a breakup. No, she was trying to get back with her ex. That's a big fucking difference.
Yeah.
And it makes her look like the asshole.
He has pulled the Muslim switcheroo full on.
Full on.
He has totally done it.
Classic Muslim switcheroo.
There's one point where he's like, why you haven't set a meeting with your parents? I went, because his conservative Muslims don't date, you dumbass. You get married, and then because you get engaged, then you're going to meet the parents. They don't date. Obviously, she did not. Even though he told her he wasn't. I don't know how religious he told her he was, but he did humana, and straight up lied to her about what she could do. Mm-hmm. And I think later on, she's also saying, I'm really frustrated with him hiding things because every girl needs to do a little stalking. I'm really concerned.
I call it investigating.
I'm really concerned that that among her generation, this is being normalized.
It is being normalized. That's true.
And
I mean, but Mars have been investigating for decades. So it's not new for us. We're going to find out.
But I'm saying, I understand that you have to know where someone's coming, but if you think you have to do that, you will never, ever fully trust someone.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't end with you finding out they haven't done anything, because that won't satisfy you.
And that's true. I'll never fully trust someone. I won't.
I don't think you were raised to trust anyone, though, at the same way. Can you think about that? Because if your Mars are doing that, that means they don't trust anyone.
No, the Mars weren't. My mama tried, but then once my dad cheated on her, she said, "You can't trust people, Matthew. Not even your own father." That reminds me.
Is that something you're working on?
I gotta text my therapist just
I
let
was
them
gonna
know.
say. Could I call him?
Oh, believe me, we already talked after Christmas vacation.
I had to talk with mine too.
Oh,
mine
we had an hour and a half session. I said, I
Wow.
need 30 more minutes. Well, I told you, I'm not going to talk about it on the show, but I told you what was going down, and even you were kind of shocked and appalled.
Yeah, the color left my face. So y'all, she, at one point, she says, "You're always following new girls," because I check every day.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Yes, he's doing shady stuff. Number one, that should be it. You should just say, "I'm done."
Yeah.
If he's continuing to do shady stuff.
Can I follow up kind of what you were saying, where is this a new normal? Is it also the expectation now that, especially a lot of women think that men are just going to do shady stuff?
Yeah.
And I don't know, come at us, sissies. Like, yes, there's a lot of evidence that supports this, but there's a lot of sissies who are with great guys. But I mean, maybe I'm basically what I'm saying is I think it's a little different for us because it's just not the interplay of a man and a woman dynamics and what women think of and those things. Yeah.
I would just say the mindset is poisonous.
No.
About it.
Yeah. I think
and I think it's basically saying that all men are going to do this. And so I need to check it and find it out beforehand. And I don't mind if someone goes ahead of time and is looking for someone who you're going to date. I think a little light stalking at the beginning is fine. But if you're continuously with someone and you are stalking their online presence, you don't need to be with that person, and you probably need to get some help.
When do you Google someone that you're dating? When do you Google them?
After the first date.
Yeah, I never Google before.
I don't Google before.
I'm like, I want to see their impression.
Exactly. I don't Google before. I don't know their last name until like the second date, and I have to surreptitiously get that out.
Second?
Maybe. Have I fucked them yet? Well, I fucked them after the first date.
you just told me you just look at their mail receipts on the counter.
Usually,
when you
if I can get a hold of their mail, yeah. But I do that a little bit later, and then if I find everything good, and go through LexisNexis, everything on the up and up, I continue.
It's harder now that I don't work for the law office, but I still have one contact that helps us out in dire need. So,
but she completely shuts down about this. I was going through a bad breakup, like a fembot. And that wig never gets easier to look at.
It never
does. Another between her and Lisa. It's a wig season.
Sometimes Lisa's looks almost better.
Yeah. The next episode we saw, she's got like a hairband. It looks like Margot Thomas.
Yeah.
That girl. Marlo Thomas, not Margot. Or Daphne and Scooby-Doo. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Marla. I just saw a video with Marla Gibbs, who's like fucking 81.
Yes.
She just sang she has a jazz song out there, and she's singing in the video, and she sounds good. And the whole song is called "It's Never Too Late," and it's a song for old
Marla
people
Gibbs.
to get up and live their lives. It's never too late.
Love Marla Gibbs.
I know.
She sang the theme from 227.
Oh, she did. I forgot what
no place like home.
Because how old is she
family
now?
Around you're
you know
never
what?
alone.
I just realized I should not have brought her name up. But
you did it. You did it.
Oh God.
Not me.
Because she's 94.
Oh,
fuck.
did it. You did it.
I did.
I'll throw you under the bus.
But I'm doing promoting her.
Gibbs,
at 94 years old. This was going to be my bitch or bow down on Gala Dose, but oh well.
I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
I wouldn't risk it.
Let's move on. Oh God.
Yeah, you did that. I'm glad it wasn't me. Yep. Sorry, Marla Gibbs' family and your friends. Let's move on to the episode in question. That is episode 6, cabin pressure rising.
The temperature's rising.
All right. Shall we jump in to Daniel eating Lisa's face some more.
He wants to marry me.
And she says in the moment, she's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm like, bitch, I know what you're going to do. And she says yes.
We all knew what you were going to do.
And
I don't want to say yes before I tell him my secrets.
And when this episode aired, I don't know where you are, you just heard Faith scream to the heavens and go, why, God, why?
My favorite part is all of this combined with the African flutes and dancers.
Oh.
And the drums.
Okay, this is what I want to bring up. Have we ever, in 90-day history, seen someone commit this heavily to a meeting,
an airport meeting,
an airport meeting? I mean,
an airport meeting / engagement.
Like Rob did his little dance for Sophie, and it was
Asuelu did his own dance.
Asuelu did something a little bit more,
but Kalani.
But no one has had. This was like Nigerian Music level. Man. I thought it was just going to be 24 on the big parade, just like. This guy was.
I'll eat your face, and here we'll go down the town.
But not my town, because there's robbery and crime, and we're gonna go to Lagos.
We're gonna stay in Lagos.
Lagos, yes.
It does feel there's something about him that is. I still say it's weird that this is a 37-year-old man or 38-year-old man who is 39. Not married.
He's 39.
That's weird.
It's odd that he's 39 and he's hot. He's a good-looking guy.
Yes, it is odd.
Well, I bet you Daniel probably has his own history of dating American women in the past. But kudos to him. This guy is. I don't think we've ever made someone doing this big of show for a con.
For her? Her?
But does it last, sissies? Does it last? Can he might have the case of the poodles, which is you can't follow through. That's why we're doing this show with bad internet right now, looking at each other on a computer and not in a studio like Armchair Fucking Expert. Because you don't have follow through.
You know, I call it, I have ethics.
Mm-hmm.
That's really not true either.
That's not true either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get digmatized.
You do.
Sadly, wealth and the best dicks just aren't often connected.
Guys that have great dicks in dick game don't need to work. They just live off of other people.
They're poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a short dick man with a trust fund. I'm sorry. I'll do
Nope, can't do it.
I could, because gay, we can just be open. So you can get your dick.
A lot of times though, the money ones want monogamy.
Well, I mean, I've never.
But here's the thing: we're way too old to be sugar babies, so none of that's going to happen. You're too old. No one wants you, unless maybe a 90-year-old man. Even he wants a 30-year-old boy.
I don't look 30. No, I don't look 30.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
But I don't look 46 thanks to Dr. Jason Rustain at UCLA.
Stop doing that. Unless he's giving us free things, you can't.
On the TLC show about face.
So y'all, she says yes. It wasn't a surprise.
Was not a surprise.
I didn't want him to propose to me right away, but I didn't want to be engaged until I came clean. But I wanted to say yes, so I said yes.
I wonder, is this guy going to want them to get married while she's there?
Of course.
I think he doesn't stop eating her face. Like I wanted a camera on the cameraman and producer that were having to watch them make out.
It turned my stomach, actually. I don't think there's a moment where you're kissing someone and maybe you're trying an orthodox technique and you're trying something different. And there's a little bit of self-awareness. And then you go, let's go back to what I was doing. This guy has none of that. He
None
is
of that.
eating her.
Yes, he's eating her.
And at one point, it is like a giraffe trying to get eucalyptus leaves from a tree with her mouth.
That's very apt.
I wanted to rip my skin off watching it.
And look, and you're dirty. You're filthy.
I know. I go for it.
Like, you've had men somewhat make out with you in this way.
No, I'm wired that way.
You have literally just opened your mouth like a baby bird, waiting for mother or daddy to put something in it.
Where a guy wants to put his tongue in his mouth and just like hold it there.
Look,
and
it's
not my favorite.
No, you guys, good kissing is actually less tongue than you think. Less is more.
I would agree. Then it's not the whole.
Yeah.
Less is more. I would agree. Yeah.
It's so weird that we kiss when you think about it. Like, what human thought, I'm going to take my mouth, open up to you, and then just suck on your open mouth?
You make it sound very non-sexy.
You're
good at that.
It's a weird thing. I am good at that.
How do you make things sound not sexy?
I don't know.
It's your superpower.
Yeah, I'm good at it.
Anyway, so he says, she's like, I've known him for 10 minutes and I'm engaged.
This is crazy. This is crazy. And y'all know what we've said. If you're in a relationship and you keep saying, this is crazy.
No, you're crazy.
You're crazy and you need to stop what you're doing.
And walk away.
It's not good.
Go spend some time at the nervous hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she's talking about she's like, Faith is going to be furious. She's going to be very angry at me. She gets to the hotel room and she gives him a bracelet. There's more kissing. There's more
kisses her after everything.
Kissing.
There's a bracelet,
a ring,
or necklace, or ring,
flavored oils and condoms.
And as soon as she does that, you kind of see him like
yawns. Yeah, I'm really tired.
I'm so tired. So tired.
This looks like what you would do with your quote girlfriends in high school. When you'd get to that point.
Yeah, after we saw Brad Pitt's butt in Legends of the Fall, I'd be like, I'm tired. Mama says I got to go to bed. It's 10.
9:30. And she's like, I want to take a shower.
Want to take a shower together?
He's like, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
It is kind of interesting. This was so
It turned
quick.
very quickly. Yeah, it turned very quickly.
And it's almost like all the romance was gone, and now the rubber was going to hit the road without rubbers.
Without rubbers. Mm-hmm.
And now, so he goes to take a shower, y'all, and of course, what happened was what you expected to happen. She spirals. Cue panic attack. She thinks it's her. I haven't been with a man in 21 years. And
what if he doesn't want me?
This is what you were talking about earlier. This is that PTSD component.
Yeah, it's PTSD
that is coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is.
Now then he comes out of the shower and I'm like, whoa, body, yaddy, yaddy.
He's hot. He's fucking hot. Use the gift poodle. What do you think?
It's good. It's good. There's something off, though. There is something off.
I feel like he's got probably a sizable man meat, but he doesn't know how to use it.
Absolutely not.
Well.
Absolutely not.
Which is, God, what a shame.
So
Waste.
she's not giving up. She changes into her negligee.
And she opens the door and sticks her head out and goes,
that laughter.
And I was like, that would make my dick. That would make my dick go and just go inside of me.
No, it's already done that for him.
I think he sees my wrinkles, he sees my saggy body and doesn't want me. I feel rejected. Maybe he's going to call off the engagement.
And she goes, can I snuggle with you?
Is that okay?
And the whole thing, y'all, was so uncomfortable.
Now, we are, because we don't we don't want to put cultures in a monolith. So come at me, Nigerian sissies, and educate us. But in our past,
He does say he's Christian.
it says that he's, and he talks about, like, he's mentioned before about her not kissing women. Like, so is he waiting because they need to be married? Where Usman didn't give a shit about that.
Yeah, well, he's from a different tribe altogether.
That's what I and
he's Muslim, but he's not really Muslim.
But he's not really Muslim. And then I think Michael with Angela was Christian, right?
But I don't think that was really a big deal.
It could be different for...
He's a religious Christian, he says.
Yes, so this could be his, again, what I did when I was in high school. I can't have sex with you because I love Jesus.
That's the excuse you used?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. God,
it's
when
so
I
funny
heard
because
about...
Catholic people don't usually say I love Jesus. They just... Catholics don't really believe... It's not
Well, I don't say I love Jesus. I would say I don't believe in sex before marriage for me. That's what I would say. Boy, I use that a lot. Then I met my RA in college and I went, I'm having sex.
It's so interesting how I feel like in Catholic churches that's preached much more to girls than boys, though.
Oh, yes. But when you're a little gay boy that doesn't want to have sex with women, you're going to take what you can to use as a shield.
I see. So the question I have here is... It feels, why would he, if they've been talking, why would he have not told her he doesn't want to have sex before marriage? See, that's the thing. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, maybe. I know it's confusing, y'all, but when she does come out in the lingerie and like she gets on the back, can I cuddle?
Oh, God.
Did you see his face?
Yeah, he's
He was
horrified.
just kind of, you saw him that, I know this has happened to you more in life than me because you've had many near-death experiences.
It's the disassociating face.
It is, yes. He's looking up at the sky and you can tell he is either, he's questioning or pleading to God in that moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Mm-hmm. Your mouth has written a check that your ass can't cash. You got yourself into bed with someone. You're like, I don't want to be here.
That's true. Your ass is in the negative.
Yeah. Yeah. Been there. I noticed that look. 1,000-yard stare.
The 1,000-yard stare. Oh.
Shall we move on to Laura and Birkan, who seemingly had a perfect night last night. And as he says, I feel like I'm on the clouds. Also, I'm wasted. I think he means that he is tired instead of being wasted like we think of being drunk.
I think he means that she got all of his semen.
She wasted him.
She wasted him. Also, don't you think, Laura, I think Laura is, this isn't going to work out, but I think we even saw, we talked about this, I think on that Sissy Robin, her husband runs the pickleball organization that Laura is a part of and does the tournaments. And they showed a recent picture of her playing pickleball that she won. She was not wearing a wedding ring. So, but I feel like Laura's having the best time right now because y'all, if you know Laura, she can't stop talking about heated rivalry. You know that. She is so into this.
Just like everybody, Laura's favorite subject is heated rivalry.
It's heated rivalry.
It got me through the holidays. No lie. I think I watched the finale episode twice, maybe 3 times.
Well, with one of those times, you definitely had your hands occupied.
I had to pause.
Yeah.
I gotta say, sometimes it's hard to make it through an episode. Sometimes I get a call. It's coming from inside my body.
Yeah. From inside your body. No, it's great, but it's y'all remember she's a romance
Laura
writer.
Is
she's
obsessed with heated rivalry,
and I kind of hope that now, because hopefully gay romance becomes more popular, and I hope she writes some gay romance. But I bet she would write good ones.
I agree. A sissy wrote to me, and she gave me a thing, and and I kind of understood it before. But a lot of women are drawn towards gay romance or
I read
gay
that.
porn. just because of the women aren't centered as objects. And
that
you don't
was a
feel
good point. That you're on an equal playing field with someone.
And there's oftentimes a more emotional component, and it's not women centered, and it's not women being the object of male desire and not objectified.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes perfect sense to me.
Did you see that even the Fantastics now is doing a reimagining with gay characters? The musical.
The Fantastics?
They're rebooting the Fantastics, but it's a gay love story. And instead of the fathers getting them together, it's the mothers.
Fine. I think the show is already pretty gay. There's 2 clowns.
I fell asleep when I saw it off Broadway.
So, okay. So a man is going to sing, "I need to touch my eyelids."
Apparently, there's new music. I guess one of either the book writer or the music. It's by
they're
the way,
dead.
But this was written before he died, like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So it was written by the original people. It's being directed by the guy who directed Death Becomes Her, which is one of the best things I've seen on Broadway.
How are they going to try to put Fantastics on Broadway? Because it's an off-Broadway show. It's been an off-Broadway show
maybe they're going to do
forever.
another off-Broadway version of it.
I'm going to reserve comment till I read a little bit more. I don't really trust your theater gossip. Some things may have been a little wrong.
It was on Deadline.
I need to look into this more.
I'm sure you can find out more of the story, please. Uh-oh, now Poodle's activated.
I'm a little suspicious of all this.
Shouldn't have brought this up. You're going to be distracted.
Because it's not a show where you can just make 2 people, you can make them the same, you can make them both men or boys. It's not one of those shows. You would have to have completely different music and a completely different book. So
someone wrote a Heated Rivalry musical too.
Okay. Great. Let's take a breath. Let's take a collective breath. Not everything needs to be a musical.
I agree with that. I very much agree with that. It's not going to translate. It's not going to be hot in a musical.
They can't fuck on stage.
No, they can't fuck on. Also,
what's Heated Rivalry without the fucking?
Also, if you make a gay storyline that's about wanting and like we just talked about those factors,
it's going to be cheesy.
When you make it a musical, it's too gay.
It's too gay.
It's too gay. Then it's gone.
I'd be sitting there and going, fags.
Yeah. Homo.
I don't want to watch this faggot shit.
Okay. We have to move on. I am so sorry. This is going to be a long show.
I'm walking out.
Okay. We're back to Laura Birkan.
There, you brought it up.
I did. It's my fault. It's 100% my fault.
So she says, I was emotional after the consult, but he made me feel beautiful. And then when we got home, he showed me he was physically attracted to me. He showed me multiple times.
Multiple times. So, but she said he's more vanilla. And I like a little more spice again because she's a romance writer. But she said he's pretty blessed down there, which we could have told you.
Yeah.
He does look like he has a big
It's long
dick.
and skinny.
But yeah. Kind of
doesn't really use it. Yeah. Later, they're going to the bazaar and they're seeing the whirling dervishes.
Whirling dervishes!
I do like that he is tweaking her brain in the right spot because he's explaining the culture. I understand how she was into this guy because he's this kind of like philosopher. And he kind of thinks about things in different ways. I completely understand how he got her wrapped around his finger.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah. But when we talk about one hand getting something from God and the other giving it to the earth.
I mean,
and
you would totally fall for a guy like this.
Totally.
You would.
I have.
You have. I mean, I have too, but when they, yeah. I've never actually, I didn't know that's what a whirling dervish. I only knew it from Sound of Music. So it was beautiful to watch.
You've never seen the whirling dervishes? No, I've never seen them in person, but no, there's like a thing. Yeah, Sufis.
We didn't study that in Oklahoma history.
You weren't allowed to study world religions.
No. Oh, no, never world religions.
You might doubt Jesus.
You might doubt Jesus. Mm-hmm.
So, after they're eating, and she's like, I want to know everything about you. And she's like, you were living here and then you moved, and I never heard the full story. And he's like, well, went to Istanbul and I couldn't find a job. So I came back and didn't have with my debts and without a place to stay, I'm broke. And she went, beg your pardon.
She went, excuse me?
And they went, how much debt do you have? He's like, I don't want to give you a heart attack, but 50,000. She's like, that's in Turkish lira, of course. That's like $1,500. That's fine. He's like, no.
Dollar.
I'm talking 50,000 smackers. U.S. grade currency.
I'm broke, girl.
And she's like,
I didn't know any of this.
Whoa, I did not expect this.
Whoa, I did not expect this. And she feels betrayed and shocked. And he's like, but it's not a big deal. He said, because
this is my favorite.
Once I moved to the U.S., I'll get a job there. It's easier to get a job, and they won't.
And it doesn't matter because that debt only makes sense in my country. But if we go to your country, it's like they can't find me. That's not being a fugitive at all.
No, I did a Google of this before to just kind of see. There is, they can come after you. A collection agency can come after you, but it is highly unlikely.
I agree, but there is something about what she doesn't want is, I totally understand why she's upset. And I don't think it's a good idea for him to flee the country because he has debt. Because then what if he can't come back to see? Well, he doesn't have a relationship with his family. So
he doesn't have a relationship with his family. And also, she brings up a good point. If this is how he treats finances, I'm going to be responsible for this 100%. Guy for 10 years. That's what would really make me pause.
Yeah. And she's worried because she says, a lot of people told me you only wanted a green card and money. And it kind of, this might suggest that's true. And then he says at the end, he's like, she's got a lot of doubts, which is why I'm avoid telling her the whole story.
Whoa.
That's also a title of one of my autobiographies.
Yeah.
But it's the HOLE story.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because this hole's got some stories to tell. Where was I? But he says, if she finds out how I make money when I'm not working, she could leave me. Okay. My brain went wild. What could it be?
I don't know. If he's not talking to his family, like, I don't know.
In other words, the words he says were, if he finds out how I'm making money when I'm not working, words, how he's getting money now.
Is it OnlyFans?
I was thinking sex work. Although I don't think he's, I don't know how males do that much unless it's with other men.
Oh yeah. They can go on Chatterbait.
No,
I'm
thinking things like, I don't think it's virtual at all. I think it's full on going to baths. Yeah.
Possibly.
That was the first thing I thought of.
Maybe he's a gay escort.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, it wasn't clear.
That's why I said for males.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was shocked because you already said it. I was taking it all in.
But I don't
either
know
that or maybe selling the marijuana.
Selling drugs?
Maybe.
Yeah, I guess. That's the less interesting version. I prefer he was an escort.
I'm going to look.
For a man.
Is escorting a profitable career?
A profitable industry?
In Turkey. In Turkey? My husband's in Turkey. He's escorting in Turkey.
Escorting in Turkey.
He's sucking a dick in Turkey.
I'll just walk around the house sometimes and go, gaming in Turkey. While you're looking at that, I'm going to move on to Jovon and Annalyn.
Prostitution is only legal if done by a registered woman and state licensed.
You have to be registered.
State licensed brothels. Independent escorting and agency style are considered illegal and unregulated. But listen to this. Notice I said registered woman. Men and trans sex workers cannot legally register in the country of Turkey. So,
well, that's not fair.
It's not. It's not. Anyway,
I'm a registered sex worker.
I'm a registered sex mother.
I can see it.
Sex worker mother.
See my license?
I just point to it above it.
This is an establishment. I'm a licensed registered sex worker.
Let's move on to Jovon and Annalyn. They're waking up in bed, and he says, "Didn't get much sleep because we made love." And she's like, "Was it good?" A long pause, and she says, "Well, that's a good question."
It was not.
And it wasn't, y'all. She's like, I was thinking about how I was. And he's like, "No complaints." So, y'all, they do this when she takes him out for lunch to eat spicy food. This is straight up trolling, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. She gave him the hottest foods possible.
When apparently, too, where she's from Bicolanos, like that section of the Philippines.
Bicolon, yeah.
Is
or Bico, yeah.
I looked this up too. It is known for very spicy food.
Cool.
Chili, coconut milk. I bet it's delicious, and I bet it would be terrible. Christina's never offered to cook us any Filipino food. Well, she tried once, but she needs to do that.
And what, send us adobo in the mail?
No, just come to LA, write as a tax write-off, and just cook us some food. Or actually, we could go to Stockton.
I don't want to go to Stockton.
New Dick.
Even so. How about Christina? We'll come down here. We'll give you a bus ticket.
We could do the train.
It's only 11 hours.
No, we should do the bus. It's cheaper.
The train's too expensive. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. We're not paying $50
We spent
for that
way
seat.
too much money last year.
Yeah.
Christina, you're traveling on the bus. Or I bought a big suitcase for tour.
No, actually, Christina did want to cook for us when she was here, and we were too busy.
No, we were too busy.
Next time we need to do that.
So y'all, he's like, "I feel this one in my chest."
And he's like, in my chest, but he's got to be a man and show her that he's, I would die. You like spicy food more than me. But
I do like spicy food.
I cannot, I like flavor spice, but I cannot handle heat.
I like spicy. Yeah. It's the same. It's the same kind of like, it kind of makes you feel like you don't know if you're going to live or you're going to die. It's this adrenaline that hits you.
Yeah, I don't need that in my. That's
lame.
But you do
lame,
you.
lame.
Okay, that's sure. Okay.
You'll never fully experience life. The fear of living or dying.
All right,
it's right there.
Have you talked to your therapist lately too? Speaking of,
I'm seeing my dit therapist later.
Oh gosh, we gotta go.
Anyway, so she says, "Well, if we're lucky enough, last night it's one night in a bullseye." He's like, "What?
What?"
He's like, "Well, maybe I'm pregnant." And
it ends up bringing up. I thought about this. Like, why isn't she married? She is pretty.
No, that's a good point.
She's 38 years old in the Philippines.
You know, I'll tell you why.
Old
I'll tell you why.
There.
Because she's sassy.
And she's confident. She's self-spoken, independent. Yeah.
I love her. Yeah. But she says...
But 38 is old for an American man not to be married.
I totally agree.
But I think this guy's been a man-child.
No, this guy is a fucking loser.
He just gives me like entrepreneur vibes.
Oh, all of it. With the podcast shit too.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
With the...
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, they have a really crappy male contingent this season.
A lot of the people are terrible on this season. And like Sissy just said, I hate them all, but I really enjoy watching it.
I like this season so far. I like Laura. I think she might be the only one I like out of the Americans. I don't mind Aviva. She's just kind of dumb.
I don't mind her. Yeah, she's...
we haven't even seen Elise and that guy yet.
I don't necessarily like... I do like watching Lisa because she's unhinged.
Yeah.
There's a difference of liking the person and liking to watch them.
That's a cringe watch.
Oh, yeah, but you know me. I love
the men are just
cringe.
the men are just throw them all in the burn pile. Yuck.
There's not a lot of good ones.
So
maybe Stig.
Well, I was talking about the Americans.
American men,
specifically.
Yeah. Anyway,
you think Stig's going to turn out to be a stand-up guy?
probably not.
So she's like, if I get pregnant, how is this going to affect us? And he's like, well, I'm going to do whatever it takes. There's no way you'll be here with my kid and I'm back home. And she's like, well, if you want a kid, why you now that you have a kid, this is all theoretical, which I love her. This just shows you how her brain works.
This was very mother poodle of her.
She turned it around.
She did. This is very because don't you think,
you'd come and visit me. If I had a kid, I guess you'd been here yesterday.
Well, when she literally said, well, I guess you love our kid more than me. That is the most mother poodle thing.
He's like, she twisted my words. Her mood changes at the drop of a hat. Yes, because she's kind of there. I really do believe that she does have, as my Sunday school teacher once told me, she's got a little bit of the devil in her.
She does.
She needs to feel chaotic in a relationship.
She does.
Yeah.
But maybe he thought it would be better when he saw her, and he gave his reasons. I forgot what he does for work, but he doesn't.
He works in the old folks home.
Oh, yeah. That's what, and he likes what he does, doesn't make a lot, and he was saving money, and he said it took him a lot. It is an expensive trip. And we also find out in this episode, he's been giving her at least $600 a month.
Yeah. He does complain. How often do you get these massages? I will say this. It's your right. It's her. If you give her that money, she can do anything she wants with it, motherfucker. So shut the fuck up.
I agree. Yeah.
She needs a massage after dealing with your dusty ass.
One of the best pieces of advice someone told me is if someone asks you for money, gift it to them. Don't give it to them.
And don't ask what they do with it.
Just meaning that mindset is if I gift it, it's here you go.
It's none of your business.
And also they gave me advice, which turned out to be true. Just know when you loan money to people, they're never going to pay you back.
True. Especially friends.
They don't. So y'all, that's fine. Just know when you say yes to a friend, they're probably not going to pay you back.
You've never loaned me money, so.
I've never, boy, because I've seen what you do with your money and I am judging it.
It's best not to know.
Yeah. You in fact owe me for the midnight trips to Vegas
That was done as a gesture. So they're going to go get a massage, and they're doing couples massages, which I hate. I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk to someone while I'm getting a massage.
Is between me and my therapist, not the person who I'm having to get a massage to deal with.
Oh, it's between me.
A lot of the nuts in my back are from this person.
Yes. It is between me and that little petite woman walking on my back and giggling every time I yelp in pain.
Yes.
That's the kind of massage I want.
So he does talk about sending her $600. He's like, well, I'm old school. The man is the provider and the woman is the nurturer, and women are from Venus and men are from Mars and blah, blah, blah.
Blah.
And he's like, well, you did, sometimes she brings up, I'm excited. He's like, I can't wait to see where you live. And she's like, have you been practicing your Tagalog? I can already tell y'all, this guy's not going to speak Tagalog.
No.
And she's like, I just want you to make an effort and make relationships with my family because I've already tried to make relationships with your siblings. And he's like, yeah, about that. I feel like you call my sister and it was kind of unhinged and she was at work.
That's the word. It actually was okay for him to bring this up because it was an overstep. But he said, it felt a little unhinged. And I wrote, don't
Not the wrong word.
ever tell a
Because
woman.
she hears that she's crazy.
Don't ever tell a woman or poodle that they are unhinged. But this
And I would scream, you better bet your fucking ass
I'll
I'm
show
unhinged.
you unhinged.
I'll
That's
show
what
you
you-
unhinged.
But here's the deal, though.
I don't scratch your face with my long nail.
Well, yes, I don't feel sorry for him for many reasons, and I know you don't either. But it goes back to kind of what I said earlier. I knew who Poodle was day one.
Yep.
Like a guy who's dating you. I don't see you false advertising when you're dating guys.
Nope. I try to be a little less. I don't give them the full poodle the first date.
The first day.
Because they're going to run screaming.
But to me, though, within like dating a month, they know what they're getting.
They know what they're getting. Yeah.
And I think in Annalyn, you know, sorry. You know that she's hot-headed. You know these things about her.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying
And
you have to
part of it is what
accept
you
them,
like.
but it's yes.
Well, for
Yes.
him, all this red-pilled nonsense is the challenge of quote-unquote domesticating her.
Conquering and domestic. It's
It's gross. It's gross. And the thing is, she says, he's like, you mean you can talk to her about your problems, but not me? And she's like, well, at least I went to your family. You went to other women, someone you used to have feelings for. And he's like,
yeah.
That was great.
And she's when she called out, she said, "You're just saying," because he says, "What a dick." He's like, well, when it comes to that, Meek, why did I call her other woman? I'm still waiting for the accountability from you.
Oh, but basically he was saying, I had to go to that woman because of you. You made me go to that other woman. He's a fucking piece of shit.
He's gross. And Annalyn's like, so now this is why you're justifying your cheating. And he is.
He is. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all, the fact that he's talking to another woman that he was emotionally or interested in is bad. That's something he needs to apologize for. And he hasn't. He doesn't think it's a big deal.
He honestly needs to date a woman who is just dumb.
I totally agree. Submissive,
he's not the most intelligent guy.
No.
Whereas Annalyn is really fucking smart and savvy and sharp.
Yeah. He picked the wrong Filipina. I'm going to say this now, and she's going to make him regret he ever came to the Philippines.
Yep.
And I can't wait to watch.
I can't wait.
This is actually one of my favorite storylines because it's the woman completely humiliating this man. I thoroughly enjoy it. My favorite kind of story.
That's the show. Humiliating.
That's the show.
That is the show, everybody. A bit of a longer one today, but we had a recap to talk about.
We had a recap.
In the next episode, we will be talking about Emma and Zied, Rick and Trisha, and Aviva and Stig with a little bit of Forrest and Sheena. There's not that much, but again, Peter fucking Griffin. I can't see it. Especially when the sissy showed the one where he was in the cowboy hat.
Yes.
Oh God, it's great. Y'all, if you're not in our Facebook group, you're missing out on some shady motherfuckers in there, some shady sissies that we love. Join our Facebook group, the Sissy Squad. It's a private group, but we have fun in there. We have a lot of fun in there. And we're back renewed and refreshed after our sissy snooze. So just don't post a picture of your dog.
Nope.
Y'all ruined that, so can't do that. Sorry. We're never talking about that.
We had
ever.
nice things.
We had nice things.
Y'all ruined it.
Woo, you ruined it. Yeah. All right, everybody. If you wanted to listen to this episode without any commercials for your pleasure, you can. You can subscribe to RG Plus. That is available on patreon.com/RealityGays and on Supercast, which is realitygays.supercast, and also Apple subscriptions, because Poodle, what's easier than you?
Apple subscriptions.
You just press one button and you get all of our audio content without any advertisements. Or if you want to pop up on Supercast and Patreon, we also have video tiers where you'll get a video. This comes out every Tuesday. YouTube's Day. Everybody gets our
YouTube's Day.
Yeah, before the 90 day. But if you want to watch that video earlier, You could get that on Sunday night. You get both episodes, part 1 and 2, on Sunday night when you're on the $15 tier.
You know who we should welcome? Our new RG Plus members who got gifted subscriptions.
Oh yeah!
Are you new?
Are you new? Are you new? Let us know. Say I'm new, and we'll welcome you. There you go.
That catchphrase probably not going to work, but
and also, Suddenly Amish is going to be on the $8 tier.
Amish.
You'll get one try before you buy, and then after that, it's going to go behind the paywall on.
One day you wake up and you're Amish.
One day you wake up and you're Amish. And for those, if you just want to do the $5, you don't get this show without commercials, but you do get all of our classic, which is classic 90 Day, but also classic Love After Lockup, which we just shared an episode because this on the main feed because Lalu's so fucking, this classic is so good.
One time Josh was just like shot his sperm into a bag, and then he wanted me to go to the bathroom because he wanted baby really bad, and he wanted me to shove it into myself, and I laughed because all the sperm are dead.
All the sperm are dead. So,
little turd burglar.
Anyway, you get that. You get Love is Blind on the $5 tier. And then when is Lalu coming back in the
16th.
current of January, right? Mm-hmm. So we will be getting that as well. And that'll be on the
new cast. And Big Mo. Big Mo is back. Monique with another inmate.
Y'all, lastly, leave a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We appreciate that very, very much. And until then, our next episode, we'll call these people Lonely Hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places?
Yes. And if you're worried that your guy isn't giving you the whole story, just be glad he's not giving you the whole story.
Oh, gross.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
HOLE?
Call him.
The whole story?
Just call him.
Call us.